And among all the people uh, uh, um, upheld the teachings of the Buddhas, the Chorai Gyatso started the tradition of holding the Monlam, the Great Monlam, during the first month of the Choto Denshin.
Later on, it started in the first month of Tibetan calendar. Then they made a big tent with 100 pillars, and on top of that there were ganjiras, and then the golden pinnacles, and there were with millions the mandala created with millions of pearls and gold, and with different colors, the umbrellas, and then lots of crystal, and also very decorative. He made it so decorative, especially made for that kind of offerings, and this the most elaborate offerings he made, and then started this Garchen Merlam. And some of the great masters who came there at that time said that they could not believe whether it was real or a dream. That kind of elaboration, and so great masters have a lot of skillful ways of helping people. So during those Garchen Merlams, they were also staging lots of dramas and plays on the life of Buddha and great bodhisattvas. And actually the seventh Karmapa never used to talk about the kind of usual gossip. He never did any gossip. He only talked about Dharma and things like that. So even anybody who came to see him, he used to make them stay there at least for 3 days or 7 days, and then only he used to see very briefly. So it was very difficult to see him. But when this great Mellam started, then he made it very elaborate, and he created lots of things to entertain people and for people to learn things with his skillful means. And so the present Karmapa also is creating the similar way with his skillful means and with his great compassion. So the actual play that we are staging now is the life of the Karma Pakshi and his students, and the Ojenpa and his student. The Toche Karma Pakshi is a very short biography of Karma Pakshi. So let me tell you some story about Karma Pakshi. That time, the great master of Buddhism in India said that the most important master of Buddhism now is in Tibet. He said. So when Karmapa Dusam Chempa passed away, he said that somebody who is born near Jansi River, Deshu River, will be able to fulfill my wishes. That's what he predicted, the Karmapa, first Karmapa predicted, and accordingly he was. This is his family comes from the king of Tibet. About 13 generations after the Teshong Detsen, he was born in that very family. And then later on, he created lots of miracles, and in the court of Kublai Khan, and then he created this Tsurpur Lachen, the great Buddha image in Tsurpur. And then he actually received teachings from Vajravarahi Dorje Phamo, and the great Siddha Trupta Ojenpa was a great master, but the second Karmapakshi made him humble, made him feel very humble, lose all his pride, and became his student. So this play is about to start, so please enjoy it. Yes.
It's okay. Hey!
What?
Hey! Get up, you hypocrites! Get up! Ma Siddhapa Orjinpa is coming from Lota. He's like the sky that covers the earth. So don't just lie there sleeping. Get up, you all. Hey, hey! Get up, get up, get up! Get up, shoot, long. It is. Is there a fire? What's happening? Hey. Oh. What is it? Where did it go there? Oh, what's that? Get up, get up. Oh. Hey, wake up, wake up. Oh, come on. Oh, it's too early in the morning. Oh, this is it. Oh, no. I better get up.
Hey, what's over there? Oh, what's it? Where's Lam? Where's my Zen?
I better go get it. Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay, go. Okay. Oh no, I better put that on. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, precious Lama. What would you like us to do? From the region of Lata, the Mahasiddha Orjimba. Is now approaching to see me. From Lata, the Mahasiddha Orjimba is now approaching to see me. So now you are. So knead some dough, make some butter, fix some molasses, and get everything ready, right? Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay. Okay, you take care of the rest. Okay, take care of this and make sure that you're wearing everything's right then. Precious Lama. Now we've gotten here. Let's rest for a few minutes. Please have some samba. Samba. Oh yes, samba. Make some samba. Oh! The Lama held us up for 2 days. But the Lama said we would have come to see the Karmapa 2 days ago. But the Lama said the Karmapa said they're really busy. So we later checked. And now we're almost all out of food. The Lama and I might starve. But before we get to Tsupo, we disciples probably will. We're gonna die. What's this? This is strange. Precious Lama, the Karmapa told us to bring tea and come here to welcome you. Oh, imagine that. The Mahasiddha Karmapa is a real Mahasiddha. He knew without thinking of this that we were coming. I'll take refuge in him. Okay, go for refuge. Please have some tea. Now that turned out real well, didn't it? Oh, look. Where did I put my cup? Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, where did I put it? Oh. That's not in there. Oh, jeez. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, just give me a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, that's real great. Ah, yeah. In all of our lives, may we never be separate from the three jewels. We make this offering to this jewels in order to receive their blessings. That's really tasty tea, yeah. Yeah. I was about to die of hunger before they brought that tea. But I'm eat as much as I can. Wait. Oh, this is a really good samba, isn't it? Now please get ready to go on. Oh, we're getting related, isn't it? Oh yeah. Almost ready. Okay, I'll help you pick that up. Wait, don't push, don't shove. No shoving, no shoving. Oh, no. Oh, please, don't shove. Don't push. Oh, no, don't push. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's that going on over there? I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, we better go help out. Yeah, go to help. Yeah. Don't push and don't push it. We've made all the preparations. We're just ready for the Lama to arrive. This is good. It's turned out well. Oh, Lama Rinpoche, Orgyambache has been escorted by the golden procession, so he's just about to arrive. Oh, imagine that. Look how wonderful it is. Oh, precious Lama. Oh, these holy objects belong to Mahasiddha Rinpoche. The offering objects have been offered by the King of Mongolia. This is the sort of exceptional holy things the Karmapa has. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're really extraordinary, aren't they? Whoa, Drupta Orgyampa. You were supposed to arrive here 3 days ago, but only arriving now. All the molasses I prepared is rotted. What happened? I was engaging in reversing meditation to block the drukpas, so I didn't come. If you know how to do reversing meditation, put shit in your mouth and put the molasses in your butt. Oh, it's it orange. Oh, Drupta Orgyampa. You very much wanted to go to the Silma Hill in Tsang, but instead of coming to me, don't you know I hooked you involuntarily with bodhicitta and the Daknis, Dharmapalas and protectors. Now it says that there is no Mahasiddha greater than you in Tibet. They don't really say that. So now sing a song of your realization. Oh, Wanja. Today, on this good auspicious day, the Siddha Orgyampa has also come to this place. On this auspicious day, the Siddha Orgyampa has come to this place. So you all, make great Torma offerings to the Dharmapalas. Beat the great drum. Sound the white conch. Quickly tell all the people in the country around Surpu that since the Siddha Orgyampa has come, they should all greatly rejoice. If they have anything to offer, they should make offerings. If they want to request Dharma, they should request it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, everyone around Surupu Monastery. Siddhama Siddha Ugimba has come, so come to see him. If you want to receive Dharma, come to ask for it. Hey! Everyone in Surupu, come quick! Since the Suda Urjimba has come, is it okay if we offer a dance, song and dance? Yes, it is fine. Alright, so let's dance for him.
Sit down, sit down.
Look at these. Yeah. Yeah, don't touch. Look at that one. Oh, look at that. That must be really expensive. Oh, come over, look at this one. Look at here's really something really important. Oh, look at that one. Oh, amazing. Isn't that funny? Look at that one there. Woo. Why these hypocritical llamas, disciples of Sido Orgenpa, look at these material things instead of looking at the llama's face? Now, I was known well as the Karmapa. I have an apartment to give you, Mahasiddha Orgenpa. Okay, bring the initiation substances. I will give you the empowerment of the greatly compassionate Gyawa Gyatso. In your lineage, how many will there be who will wear such black hats as this? By the cunning deceit of the Gyambakaris, the black hat lineage will be cut. However, bearer of the black hat will come from Latu. And then there will be many others, as many as the rain falling from the sky. Recognize that empty appearances are the Dharmakaya. Unimpeded energy is the Sambhogakaya. The appearance is diverse as the Namakaya. Therefore all appearance and existence are of one taste, with the three kayas. and I have been student and disciple for many lives. You and I, for many lives, have been master and student. Now, since your disciples are in the area of Latu, go there and work for the welfare of beings by means of Jawa Jatsu and by the pointing out of the three kais. The Genyan Dorje Gyalpo should also accomplish Orgyenpa's activity. The next scene describes how, or shows how Orgyenpa met the third Karmapa Rangchen Dorje. And regarding the third Karmapa Rangchen Dorje, Orgyenpa had received from Kapachadra when he met the second Karmapaksha.
So this is the prediction made by the second Karmapa. He asked a person in Chidong, a beggar actually, not ask him to give. Can you give me some place to live? And then when he asked, when we told this to his friends, then they were laughing. They said, "You don't have yourself a place to live. How can you give Karmapa a place to live?" So the Karmapa was born to that person. And at that time, Karmapa also said that all my activities of this life has been finished. So now I'll come back somewhere in Latu. And when Tota Orgyenpa first met the second Karmapa, he was trying to meditate on Vajrapani and try to kind of subdue the Karmapa, but it was not possible. So therefore, the Tota Orgyenpa got very much convinced that the second Karmapa was such a great master that he was much more realized than himself. And then he became his student, and then received teachings and predictions, and then this the second Karmapa asked him to recognize his reincarnation from Latu. Now this says, oh, I had a dream last night that I have met Karmapa. The attendant is saying, there is somebody here, a small child, who is saying that he is Karmapa. It is possible, so you must go and bring that child here. If he is really the Karmapa, then I will make a big throne next to me, which is higher than my own throne. And if he is really the Karmapa, then he will dare to sit on that throne. Otherwise, he would not. So let us see whether he dared to sit on that throne or not. The father comes quickly. Who are you? I'm Karmapa, who is known by everybody. And he sits on the throne. If you are my teacher, what did we talk about when we met last time? I can't see it. Okay, we talked about Buddha Gaya and things like that. What did you give me? I gave you the black hat, and so, oh, that's the truth. It's in my room. Go and get it. Our teacher, the Buddha in the land of India, and you in the land of Tibet, are free of stains. Other than the Buddha Shakyamuni in India, and you in the land of Tibet, there is no one who has not been stained in the womb. Now you are the first Tulku in Tibet, so everyone should rejoice. So this is how the Toto Ojhenpa recognizes the third Karmapa, and this is the first time that a great master recognizes another person as a tulku of a great master. So although the first Karmapa Tuzum Chemba was the first tulku, but the third one is the one who is recognized by another Lama. These are the Kampa dances. The Eastern Tibet.